There are three phases to creating in the new paradigm. Most people think there's only one phase and they get stuck in phase one, not realizing that phase one is just the beginning. So I'm here to tell you what all three phases are so you don't stay stuck in phase number one. Okay, phase one is when you raise your consciousness. You realize that you are more than just a human in a meat suit. You are a soul. You realize the universe is way bigger. Possibilities exist. You start looking for truth. You start seeking truth. You start looking for teachers who can talk about how to actually move into this next level. Typically in phase one, what happens is people realize they want more. And so they try to manifest more. They try to make these big jumps in their life. They try to do these big things because they realize, well, why am I staying over here when now I see I could be and do so much more, and I want more, and I want abundance and joy and these healthy relationships and maybe their own business and all these beautiful things. And they try to jump there from phase one. And often it doesn't work, or they try to make a step and they end up going backwards again. And this because they don't realize there's a phase two. Phase two is the phase that most people do not want to talk about. This is reclaiming your power and coming into the alignment with the truth of who you really are. This is looking at every single aspect of your life. It's putting that vision aside temporarily, literally putting that vision aside and looking at the entire life that you built on the lower frequencies. And it's speaking your truth. It's having the hard conversations. It's being brutally honest with yourself. Where are you leaking your power? Where are you giving in? Where are you not being your true authentic self? This is the work. This is the work that I do with my clients. A lot of the work I do with them, because this is the not sexy part. This is the not sexy part. Okay. This is the work that must be done though. Because if you think of it this way, you've created a whole entire reality based on an old frequency, and that the old reality cannot come with you. Phase two is when you clean up your entire life. So then phase three comes along when you've cleaned all that up. And this is when the manifestations drop in. This is when you take steps and you don't falter back because you've reclaimed your power. You've spoken your truth so much. You've become so certain of who you are that nothing phases you anymore. You just keep walking forward. Now, this isn't phase one, two, three isn't as linear and pretty as that. We jump around in the phases, but that essentially is the sequence of the phases. But you cannot ever, 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 ever skip phase number two if you ever want to get to phase number three and be able to hold it, to sustain yourself in these new creations.